Hello, and welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. We appreciate you early birds. We're glad you could join us. The commencement ceremony is now 25 minutes away. We look forward to celebrating your graduate with you. Here's a reminder that there's always a lot happening on the CSI campus, from live performances in the Fine Arts Center to educational, entertaining programs at the Harrod Center for Arts and Science. Check out the many life-enriching classes offered year-round through our Community Education Center. Learn more about all we have for you by going to csi.edu.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Nos alegra que pueda estar con nosotros. La ceremonia de graduación va a empezar en 25 minutos. Esperamos celebrar su graduación con ustedes. Recuerden que hay muchas cosas que suceden en el campus de CSI, de presentaciones en vivo en el Centro de Fine Arts y programas educativos y de entretenimiento en el Harrod Center for Arts and Science. Visitan las muchas clases de enriquecimiento de la vida que se ofrece durante el año por medio de nuestro Centro de Educación Comunitaria. Obtengan más información sobre todo lo que tenemos para usted en csi.edu.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. We're so happy you could be with us today to help celebrate your graduate. The ceremony will start in 20 minutes. Now is a great time to find your seat and be sure to put your phone on silent. Hey, while you have your phone out, go ahead and take one of those celebratory selfies with you and your family. Be sure to include the hashtag CSIGrad2022.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Nos alegra que pueda estar con nosotros hoy para celebrar a sus graduados. La ceremonia de graduación va a empezar en 20 minutos. Ahora es un buen momento para encontrar su asiento y poner sus teléfonos en silencio. Y mientras que tienen su teléfono en mano, toman una autofoto con su familia. Asegúrense de incluir el hashtag CSIGrad2022.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. Thanks for being with us here today to celebrate your graduate. The ceremony will start in 15 minutes. To help us get things underway, please make your way to your seat and don't forget to put your cell phone on silent. And think about yourself being part of a future CSI graduation. Maybe it's time for your own diploma or technical certificate. Make it happen. Enrollment for summer and fall classes is now open. Go to csi.edu/apply for more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our admission specialists today.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Gracias por estar con nosotros para celebrar a sus graduados. La ceremonia va a empezar en 15 minutos. Para ayudarnos a empezar a tiempo, por favor vaya a su asiento y no se olvide poner su teléfono en silencio. ¿Han pensado en tomar una parte de la graduación de CSI? Quizás es tiempo para su propio diploma o certificado técnico. Hágalo. La inscripción para las clases de verano y otoño ya está abierta. Visite csi.edu/apply por más información o para hacer una cita con uno de nuestros especialistas en admisión hoy.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. We're happy you could be with us today to help celebrate your graduate. The ceremony will start in 10 minutes. Now is a great time to find your seat and put your phone on silent. While you're here today, be sure to take a celebratory selfie with you and your family. When you do, include the hashtag CSIGrad2022.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Estamos felices de que pueden estar con nosotros hoy para celebrar a sus graduados. La ceremonia va a empezar en 10 minutos. Ahora es un buen momento para encontrar su asiento y poner su teléfono en silencio. Mientras están aquí, asegúrense de tomarse un selfie de celebración con su familia. Cuando lo hagan, incluya el hashtag CSIGrad2022.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho. It's a great day to come celebrate your graduate. Thanks for joining us. The ceremony is now just minutes away, so please find your seat and put your phones on silent. Do you have family and friends who would like to share the excitement? Text them right now. Let them know that all today's commencement programs are being live streamed. Tell them to go online to csi.edu/commencement for a link to this ceremony. Again, that's csi.edu/commencement.
Bienvenido al College of Southern Idaho. Es un buen día para celebrar sus graduados. Gracias por venir. La ceremonia va a empezar pronto. Por favor, encuentren su asiento y poner sus teléfonos en silencio. ¿Tiene familia y amigos que quieren ver la ceremonia? Mándeles un mensaje y hágales saber que los programas de graduación de hoy se están transmitiendo en vivo. Dígales que visitan csi.edu/commencement.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho commencement ceremony. For those joining us on our live stream, we're glad you can share in today's celebration. The ceremony will start in about 5 minutes. For those of you who are here with us in person, please help us get things underway smoothly by finding your seat and silencing your cell phone. Thank you.
Bienvenidos al College of Southern Idaho Commencement Ceremony. Por aquellos que están participando en nuestra transmisión en vivo, estamos contentos que puedan compartir en la celebración. La ceremonia va a empezar en 5 minutos. Por aquellos que están aquí con nosotros, por favor, ayúdenos a empezar a tiempo encontrando su asiento y poner su teléfono en silencio. Gracias.
Welcome to the College of Southern Idaho commencement ceremony. We're happy you can join us to help celebrate our graduates. The ceremony will be starting very shortly, so for those in the audience with us today, please find your seat and silence your cell phones. Thank you.
Bienvenidos al College of Southern Idaho Commencement Ceremony. Estamos felices que ustedes puedan estar con nosotros para celebrar a sus graduados. La ceremonia va a empezar pronto, así que aquellos en la audiencia con nosotros hoy, por favor, busquen su asiento y poner su teléfono en silencio. Gracias.
Welcome to graduation. Good morning, and welcome to the 56th Annual Commencement Exercises for the College of Southern Idaho. Please remain standing for the National Anthem as performed by the CSI Chamber Choir under the direction of Serena Jenkins Clark and signed by the graduating students of the Creative Sign Class of 2022.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets went bursting, the bombs bursting, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. To offer the invocation, Madeline Wary, Student Body Vice President of the College of Southern Idaho.
I invite you to reflect on all that the future holds for the class of 2022 and express gratitude for all that has guided this year's graduates to this point. The gift of intellect, the opportunity and initiative to learn and become leaders, the long-term goals we have met, and the support of our faculty, family, friends, and mentors.
To offer greetings from the College of Southern Idaho Board of Trustees, Chairman Laird Stone.
Thank you, Jason. On behalf of the CSI Board of Trustees, welcome to this graduation ceremony. The past 2 to 3 years has been full of surprises, changes, and achievements for all of us. Some of those good, some not so good. But you have prevailed through all of that, and you are here to honor another step on a lifetime of learning. The opportunities are out there. Follow your dreams and find them. Congratulations.
To offer remarks on behalf of the student body, the President of the Associated Students of the College of Southern Idaho, Skylar Bowler.
We have managed to overcome a lot of difficulties in getting here today. Things such as a pandemic, runaway inflation, threats of a world war, water shortages, supply chain issues, family problems, financial woes, schoolwork, and all the other stuff that has cropped up in between was never quite enough to get us down. Through it all, we as members of CSI's 2022 graduating class have managed to cultivate a common spit, grit, get it done attitude, which will serve us well as we go our separate ways in the near future. Yet today isn't just about celebrating our own personal achievements. We must also acknowledge and thank those who have helped us along the way, whether it be family, a close friend, a teacher, or even a stranger, all of those little impacts have helped shape us into what we have become. In that spirit, I'd like to thank some of the people who have helped me in reaching this point. Our Dean of Students, Jason Ostrowski, has been a friend and mentor. He, along with the rest of the staff in the Office of Student Affairs, have helped to shape me into the leader I have become. Without the assistance of our chair of the Board of Trustees, Laird Stone, I would never have been able to afford to become president of this student body. My friends and the Coys are people without whom I could have never realized my true potential. And finally, there is my family. My father, Jesse, and mother, Amanda, have raised me up until this point, and their contributions are incalculable. As we go our many ways, I have two requests for you. First, it is my great hope that you can manage to take with you the spirit of a student, one who learns without end and sees failure as just another opportunity to grow. Second, please go on today and give thanks to those who have helped you. For if we have learned anything during these trying times, is that great things are not accomplished or overcome alone.
House Resource and Conservation Committee member, Vice Chair of the House Agricultural Committee. And during her second term in office, she assumed a role as a member of the very powerful Joint Finance and Appropriations Committee, commonly called JFAC, eventually rising to be its co-chair. And Representative Bell retired from the Idaho House of Representatives in 2018, having served 15 terms and 30 years in the Idaho legislature. She was called the most powerful woman in Idaho. She helped manage the family farm with her husband Jack well into the 1990s, and they had 3 sons. It's really important that we remember that Representative Bell's life has been focused on service. She got her start here at CSI, with many years serving Jerome schools as a school librarian, and then her long service in the legislature. She continues that service today for the college and the region on the CSI Foundation Board of Directors. But what's that one word that keeps recurring in her biography? It's service. She's led a life devoted to helping to improve the life of Idahoans. It's an honor to introduce Representative Bell, Chairwoman Bell, and a CSI alum as your speaker. Madam Chair, I yield the podium.
I sound better than I thought I would. I am so honored to be here. Actually, at my age, I'm honored to be most any place. I know you expected a big name, somebody with a title, and I would have too. And I'm reminded of a story I once heard about a young man, a Quaker, who was asked to sing in church. And he couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. And it was horrible. And he tried his best, which wasn't good. And then he sat down and hung his head, and his friend put his arm around him, and he said, "Thee should not feel bad. Thee did thy best. It is he who asked thee should be shot." I had the opportunity many years ago for this same podium when I was somebody, but we were in the gymnasium. Oh, my word. We had no cool air. You must be special to be in this building. We were dying under the robes. I told that class, at least for one thing, they would never fear hell. You are not that lucky. I'm sure y'all have a story to tell of sacrifices, perhaps, and detours and stumbles. And my journey is probably the same thing. I couldn't have afforded to go to college. I didn't know when I was in high school where the counselor might be, or there might be some funding. We had one car and a small farm, and we lived pretty frugally. Finally, the district came here, and I signed up. I left my 3 little boys that night and my farmer husband, who was in the house to tend, and came over to the high school. No campus yet, no buildings, and the school was dark, and I went up the stairs to where there was a light and started my CSI adventure. How grateful I was, except until that first paper came back. I couldn't read it for the red ink. I can still remember the shame. My face was as red as my essay. But as this beautiful campus has developed, so did my support and love for the opportunities. You know, it's the flagship of all the schools in Idaho. When you need help getting your community college going, this is where they come. If you find some extra time when you get your family partially raised and get your career going, why don't you run for the legislature and keep the funds flowing so we can keep building and going? This area is full of people like you and me and need the opportunity to have what you've had and what I've had. Now, at this age, I don't remember what I did yesterday, but I keep some things in my mind that I don't think I'll ever forget. I don't know if any of you know what the Iron Curtain was. Some. I had the experience years ago. Now, why I wanted to go behind there, I don't know. Because after World War II, a big wall was put up through the middle of Berlin, Germany. And the communists were on the dark and deadly side. And us good people, supposedly, were on the good and bright side. And there was growth. But the other side was old, half-blown-down buildings and open windows and tattered curtains out the windows. And we chose to go visit a museum, a group of us. Well, the bus came, and the guards came, and the dogs came, and we on the bus had our glasses pushed up. I don't know what they thought they could see in our eyes. And before the bus went through the gate, they had a long pole with a glass, a mirror on it, checking to see if anybody was hanging onto the bottom of the bus. Why would you hang onto the bottom of the bus to go there? But they checked. Got to the museum. There was a young man who'd just finished his education. He'd had good teachers like you've had. He'd had difficult classes that he'd passed. He spoke 4 or 5 languages. He had a fine education, and he was our guide. As we wandered through that museum, I realized what was happening. His face was red, and there was sweat pouring down on the sides of his face. And I finally realized in that museum, right over at one side, there was an older man watching every word he said. Here you have this student, completed his studies, best education ever, no goals, no expectations, No choices or opportunities, never any control. He had a wall. Well, that wall is now gone. It's rubble. I have to think that maybe you, too, have moved beyond some of the walls that you had to deal with when you came here, because they are now stepping stones for you. I think about that young man often, that wall being rubble. I wonder, I hope he had stepping stones. There are bus boys in India who ride to work in the morning on a bicycle and back home at night to study way into the night to have something better. Hope they have walls they still have. Well, these are not the easiest of times. They can be terrible, but they can be wonderful. I hope you'll seek to continue the challenge to learn. I remember the story of a preacher who really needed a new chandelier in the church. And he tried 4 or 5 times, and the board of directors always said no. And finally, he realized his secretary was voting no too, and he asked her, "What's the matter with you? I keep asking for a chandelier. Why aren't you supporting me?" And she said, "Well, there's a couple of things. I can't spell chandelier for the minutes, for one thing. And secondly, I don't know anybody who'd play the darn thing." And she said, "Really, what we really need in this building is light. You will always need light. Continue to seek it. Changes ahead, challenges ahead, but always opportunities. The careers you have before you are not your grandfather's and possibly not your father's. This beautiful state needs your talents. Commencement, it's not the end, it's the beginning." And one final thought. It is so easy to fear the unknown. I was there. I did that many years ago. But many years prior to me, there were explorers in a very deep canyon, steep walls, wild water. Every moment they thought the boat would capsize. And they finally got out of the boat and chose to climb that wall to see if they could get away from the water. And the 3 that climbed got to the top of the wall only to be killed by hostile Indians. Fear of the unknown can be deadly. The rest of them had no choice. They got back in the boat, into the wild water. Finally, right around the corner was smooth water. Sometimes that will happen. Most of the time it will if you wait. So John Wesley Powell found the Grand Canyon, and you can find whatever you need. I'm honored to be with you. I'm proud of what you've accomplished. I'm happy for your successes. May they continue. Thank you so much.
To bring greetings from the Idaho State Board of Education, I'm pleased to introduce one of those state board members. Callie J. Roach is with us. Board member Roach grew up on a family farm here in southern Idaho. She is the retired Vice President of Corporate Relations and Organizational Development for the employee-owned Clear Springs Food. Among her many involvements, she's a member of the Idaho Parks and Recreation Board, the Idaho Business for Education Board of Directors, the St. Luke's System Governance Committee. She's got past accomplishments as a former CSI Foundation president, former board member for Agri-Service, and former executive committee member for the Idaho Association of Commerce and Industry. Has a bachelor's degree from Lewis Clark State College and a master's degree in human resource development from Idaho State University, and she graduated from Payette High School. Callie, with that list of everything that you're still doing, sounds like retirement's not working out quite as well as you thought it might. But please join me in welcoming board member Callie Roach.
everyone. Maxine is quite an act to follow. She's been a mentor of mine for many years. The certificate or degree that you earned at CSI will open career opportunities that never would have happened otherwise. 40 years from now, you will look back on a career filled with wonderful experiences and friendships. You will also be amazed and proud of what you have accomplished professionally. When you enrolled at CSI, you invested in yourself and also set the stage for professional success, long-term personal happiness, and fulfillment. I also have personally experienced how community colleges can change lives. Both my grandmother and my mother graduated from CSI. My mom went on to earn a master's degree at Oregon State and enjoyed a successful teaching career at a community college in Eastern Oregon. I too am a CSI graduate. And it all started right here on this campus. Finally, I'd like to ask a favor of each of you. Please join the State Board of Education's effort to encourage high school graduates, young adults, and even older adults to think about taking the next step. Share your story. Tell them about your experience here at CSI. We need all the higher education ambassadors we can get to help us spread the word about why it is so important for our citizens to attain a degree or certificate. Our employees and the great state of Idaho are depending on you to help us with this effort. On behalf of the Idaho State Board of Education, I thank you and wish you the very best as you go out and make your way in the world. And please do not forget to encourage others to follow your lead. Thank you.
To present the candidates for the degrees, Associates of Science, Associates of Arts, and Associates of Applied Science degrees and certificates, Dr. Todd Schwartz, Provost for the College of Southern Idaho.
Would all the candidates for degrees and certificates please rise? President Fisher, before you stand the candidates who have completed all the requirements for associate degrees, technical certificates, and academic certificates as established by the faculty and administration of the College of Southern Idaho and approved by the Board of Trustees. I recommend that the appropriate degree or certificate be conferred upon them.
Thank you, Provost. And now we're here. By the power that is conveyed to me by the College of Southern Idaho Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to confer upon you the degrees and certificates that have been recommended by the Provost, the faculty, and certified by the Registrar. And in recognition of your new status, why don't you move those tassels from the right to the left? Let's enjoy the class of 2022.
Graduates, please be seated. With the first two rows, please remain standing. Guests, please remain seated while the students receive their diplomas. Crystal Aidlott. Gracie Ann Kolka. Sadie Groening. Isaiah Emilio Victoria. Annabelle Ann Austin. Jacob Raymond Robinson. Colton Ryan Biedenbach. Morgan Elizabeth Bai. Ryan Ann McClemens. Anais Andrade. Alicia Jean Laughlin. Crystal Rosemarie Thompson. Madigan Chelsea Wickle. Caitlin Durbin. Kylie Bowles. Brooke Marie Fuchs. Eternity Exjandalyn Elson. Winter Ann Pickett. Ashley Cherie Halbert. Alexi May Contreras. Sandy Denise Smith. Sarah Sue Leach. Wesley LaFleur. Michael Draven Corder. Bethany Corder. Brittany Zigich. Lauren Nicole Taylor Hardy. Madison Pearl Johnson. Hallie Deborah Atkin. Emily Nicole Ferguson. Aspen Southwick. Tasha Kathleen Masters. Hillary Robin Whipple. Nelly Giselle Delgado. Jacoby Marie Teles. Tatiana Juarez. Benito Martinez Analco. Rosie Cruz. Yuridia Vega Gonzalez. Sarah Mariko Topliff. Alyssa Faith Macon. Skylar John Cheney. Madison Ann Parker. Josephine Lynn McDonald. Delinda Cruz. Yesenia Segoviano. Janet Vasquez Reyes. Hannah Lee Pixton. Ray Leon Wright, Jr. Karina Alejandra Salazar. Nicole Daly. Stephanie Valadez Melendez. Genesis Lopez Rojas. Annabelle Gomez. Courtney Lee Kaiser. Anessa Marie Castillo. Ariadna E. Gris. Autumn Rose McCreary. Cassandra Alvarez. Maria de Socorro Ambris. Kylie Rochelle Gardner. Kimberly Sanchez. Maria Judith Fregoso. Viridiana Lemus. Daisha Mackay Hansen. Cynthia Nailei Gastilum. Veronica Gomez. Brenda Navarrete. Amaya Jane Studer. Emily Black. Abigail Williams. Natalie Sandoval. Caitlin Elizabeth Jean Lewis. Kennedy Danielle Koopman. Bailey Kristen Habel. Corey Jean Carlson. Fabiola Zamudio Ramirez. Yahaira Mendez. Julissa Linares Andrade. Cody Taylor Ruiz. Jacqueline Rodriguez Ramos. Bianca Gill. Victoria Gonzalez Castro. Sofia Brienne Rojas. Brianna Leon. Elizabeth Chinette. Nikki Wallen Affleck. Cindy Elizabeth Lara. Sarah Bridges. Sana Mohmand. Nicole Capps. Zini Haskell. Shannon Marie Ivins. Liani Sai Tovar. Omar Casey Tovar. Lahim Rady Gilia. Ivy Elizabeth Burgess. Lisa Nunez. Madeline Jean Sane. Avery Lund. Taylin Cheyenne Howell. Rocio Gonzalez. Hannah Rose Hall. Lacey Marie Davidson. Carolina Galvez. Haley Hilton. Valerie Page Kindle. Courtney Bowman. Heather O'Donohue. Juliana Ochoa. Jacqueline Cortez. Nadej Lapumba. Paula Jean Harter. Yahira Elizabeth Beltran Ocampo. To present the CSI Foundation Awards for Teaching Excellence, the Executive Director of the College of Southern Idaho Foundation, Erica Allen.
Each year, faculty members are nominated by students and peers to be recognized as one.
Each year, faculty members are nominated by students and peers to be recognized as one of CSI's Faculty of the Year. These nominations are a testament of the many outstanding faculty we have at CSI. It is my pleasure to announce the 2021-2022 CSI Career and Technical Education and Academic Faculty of the Year. The CTE Faculty of the Year recipient is described as an upbeat and engaging instructor who draws interest to topics discussed in class. A great listener and advocate for students, this professor embodies student-centeredness in the classroom and beyond. CSI students shared that this instructor provided the support needed to ensure her students had the skill set needed to open their own small business. The CTE Faculty of the Year Award goes to Robin Badgent, Professor of Business Management Entrepreneurship.
I was 40 years old when I started classes at my local community college. I was so sure they wouldn't let me stay if they knew how stupid I felt sitting in my algebra class. Well, fast forward and my goal of earning an associate's degree grew to becoming a college professor. I teach business management and it's my dream job. I get to talk about my favorite topic with like-minded people while I help them work toward achieving their dreams. It doesn't get any better than that. And now, well, being honored for what I do and what I love, it doesn't get any better than that. Thank you all.
The Academic Faculty of the Year recipient is described as a faculty member who goes above and beyond to engage students in her English course. Her passion for the subject inspires her students to become stronger writers. One student shared, "I am a better person and writer because of her guidance. Her leadership guaranteed that every student was on the same page and no one was left behind." Your Academic Faculty of the Year award goes to Marcy Boyle, Associate Professor of English.
When I told my family about receiving this award, my son said that it means a lot coming from students because students don't lie about their feelings toward their teachers. The best part of my job is working with students. I love being in the classroom to help students learn, and I'm honored that they trust me with their ideas and their futures. So I thank the Student Senate for this recognition, but mostly I thank my own students for the opportunity to work with them.
To offer the benediction, Student Body Vice President Madeline Weary.
Continuing to reflect with gratitude, together let us take a moment to feel fulfilled by the gifts of compassion, leadership, studiousness, and passion for perpetual learning that we hope will always be with this graduating class. As we advance to our dreams filled with knowledge and hopes, I hope we can continue to learn from those around us and become renewed through our knowledge and values.
Graduates, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the College of Southern Idaho is proud to present to you the graduating class of 2022. Guests, please remain at your seats until the conclusion of the Honor March and Processional, and please join us for the CSI Foundation Alumni Reception on the west side of the building, which is located right behind here, to congratulate your graduates. Let's give them one more round of applause.